Hey, Kingsburg High School, Kingsburg, California. This is Jeff Yalden. I'm sending you another message after last night's services with Jordan. Again, I want to offer my thoughts and prayers to each and every one of you. I want to come by, hopefully offering some more words of support and encouragement. I've heard from many of you through messages, whether it be on Facebook or messages on the YouTube video that almost 900 people have seen so far. Thank you. I'm so happy that the message was passed on, and I hope my words have touched a couple of hearts and maybe gave people a little bit of hope. Hope is one thing that we never want to lose. I want to reach back out to you with basically just two thoughts. Number one, oftentimes when something like this happens, we can become a community that gets divided. What I mean by that is we can have families and students criticizing the school and the way they handle it. Let me tell you, first and foremost, no master's degree will ever teach you how you should proceed after such loss. Also, no administrative certification can teach you how to respond in a way that makes everybody happy. Regardless, nothing you can do will ever make anybody happy, and administrators shouldn't have to concern themselves with trying to make everybody happy because they won't be able to. What I often say from the superintendent and the administrators and the school board, we do what's right in our hearts, thinking about what is best for our school community. And some people are going to be upset. It's understood. And some people will applaud it. The bottom line is we need to take care of our students and we need to take care of our staff. That is of the utmost importance. I always ask the students and staff and maybe administrators to reach out to the family, letting them know that they care and they're sorry. And I think by the support that you get at these services, the family knows that their child was loved and admired and respected. So last night we had the loss of Jordan and his services. I thought of you guys last night, and I know that was really, really hard. Now we have to deal with the services for Sonny, and I know that's going to be really difficult. So the second part of my message is simply this. I know that there are a bunch of students that are coming up with this organization called You Can Talk to Me. I want to applaud you for this. I want to applaud each and every one of you that is jumping on board and supporting this. I also want to caution you with some professional advice. Sometimes when something like this happens, we become inspired to want to make change. Absolutely. I love it. And one of the messages I got, a young lady said to her mom, says, "Mom, I can either sit there or sit here and lose my mind, or I can make a difference." Well, here's an example of what we learn after adversity. Gandhi one time said, "Be the change that you wish to see in the world." Having said that, I want to talk to you about this organization, You Can Talk to Me. One of my concerns is simply this. When I do my suicide prevention, I tell teachers that they are more important than the mental health professionals. Why do I say that? I simply say that because the mental health professionals are ultimately the people that we want to bring the emotional person to, the person that's about to make a forever decision. Those are the professionals that we need to get them to. They're the ones that do all the work. But it's the people that find out first that can intervene are of the utmost important people in the process of getting them to these people. Having said that, I tell teachers that's why you are most important. And then I tell teachers, you need to get the kids in on this because the students have so many friends on Instagram, so many friends on Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat. So oftentimes teenagers know when their friends are hurting. They know the cause, they know the severity, they know the reason, and they want to get involved. I'm here for you. You can talk to me. But where this becomes a major red flag and warning, a lot of teenagers say, you can talk to me. But teenagers, I want you to understand, you nor I, nor our teachers and administrators are the mental health professionals. We are the gatekeeper to be able to find out right away and to be able to make the difference. So teenagers, I want you to understand what we know as we get older and we have that wisdom and experience in doing the right thing. For teenagers, oftentimes we think the right thing is to be able to be there and be present to help them. That's not the right thing. The right thing is to be there and to be present and to support them and encourage them. But the ultimate right thing is now you have a responsibility to bring this to a trusted adult. Whether that be your parents, whether that be your friends' parents, you have that responsibility because you never want to bear the pain that you kept it inside. So I applaud this organization. You can talk to me. And I applaud the bracelets. I applaud the support. I applaud your mission, your energy, and your enthusiasm. But I don't ever want this to be something that comes and slowly fades as we move on with our life. What I want each and every one of you to understand is the right thing is to tell someone. And for many of you, you might think, well, I'm not a tattletale. I don't want to go against my friends. My friends trust me. That's why they're talking to me. Well, when your friends are talking to you, they're reaching out for help. And they're trusting in you. And ultimately, they might be upset at the beginning. But if you really care about your friend, you're doing the right thing because you're saving their life. And when someone chooses to then get help, they come out on the other side and they know that you did the right thing. So the right thing is if you and we know somebody is hurting. I do it all the time. I get messages on Facebook, messages on Instagram and Twitter. I get emails. And then sometimes I got to go back to my point of contact and say, listen, here's the message. Here's the person. Let's get this to the counselors. You know, it sucks. And sometimes I feel like I'm going against them because they came to me because I'm that trusted adult. But in doing this for so long and studying it and knowing it and working in the field, and it's the right thing. Mental health, teen depression, teen emotions, suicide. We need to take this seriously every time. And when there's warning signs, we all need to know how to ask the question. And that's where I'm certified in QPR, question, persuade, and refer. And so in short, I just want to teach each and every one of you, when somebody is hurting, don't ever be afraid to ask that question. If you can't ask the question, find someone that can ask the question. And then what we need to do is persuade them that getting help is the right thing. And we refer them to the right people. Immediately, that's maybe our parents. Maybe it's one of our trusted teachers. Then it's directly to the counselor. And the counselor knows what to do then. Go to the administration. We call the police if we need to. We get this person where we need to get the person so the person is safe and can be evaluated. When you ask the question and you inspire someone to get help, that's when you know as a student and as a teacher, you made a difference. And that person will thank you forever. So Kingsburg High School, my thoughts and prayers are with each and every one of you. I don't want to be the insensitive one, but we have to move on. We have Sunny's services coming up. Let's stay strong. Let's hug. Let's do what we got to do. Great lessons come in times of pain and adversity. We pick ourselves up. We support and encourage each other. We don't let anybody come through our space thinking that we never cared about them. And when you care about them, you support people. And if that's people on medication or people that suffer from mental health, don't let it be a stigma. You want to be the change in the world? Then be the voice that makes a change. And when we start that amongst our friends becomes a change amongst our class grade, that makes a change amongst our school, and our school should be a safe place with great school spirit and great school morale. And who does that? The student body, the awesome teachers that we love and respect. And our parents, we jump on board and applaud our teachers and support our teachers, and we respect the decisions of our administrators because they're stuck with doing the right thing versus doing the thing that everybody wants them to do, which might not necessarily be the right thing in the end. We as a community right now, today, let's come together and applaud the efforts of everybody. Let's applaud the support of everybody, and let's be together. We don't point fingers. We don't blame it on this. We don't blame it on that. This is the personal decision of two people. Let's just make sure that this doesn't happen to another person. I'm thinking about each and every one of you out there. My prayers and thoughts are with you. Thanks for letting me send you a second video. Bless your heart.